So, the official Mandalorian and Grogu movie trailer dropped yesterday, but I didn't necessarily get a chance to, well, I'm not going to say I didn't get a chance to react. I actually did have a reaction video, but YouTube was acting all funky and then I got a little bit busy, so I didn't really get a chance to upload it, but here it is now. So let's go ahead and watch this trailer together, just starting right now in 3, 2, 1.
Hey, never touch the buttons. I can use some information.
Whoa, for this price, I'll tell you whatever you want.
I'm looking for a hut.
Close for the night. Thank you.
Gangsters, war criminals.
Long live the Empire.
We'll take out every bad guy in your deck of cards.
This isn't about revenge. It's about preventing another war.
Strap in.
You will suffer. And then it will be his turn.
Before going into harm's way, check your armor. The kid will live centuries beyond me. I won't always be around to protect him.
Are you scared? You should be.
Do we run? Or do we fight?
I like this kid.
What are you waiting for? Let's save the rest for after dinner.
Alright, so I think that trailer was pretty legit. Personally, I did enjoy this trailer a lot more than the Super Bowl ad that we did get, although at the end of the day, or my last video, I kind of recanted it. I don't really care about the Super Bowl ad trailer. It is what it is. Would I say I'm excited to see this movie? Of course, I'm a little bit excited. Before I said I really wasn't all that hyped, but I think after this trailer, I am a little bit more hyped because it finally seems like a movie where Mando, or a movie and or show, where Mando and Grogu are the main focus of the show and they're not really adding any other people in. You know, there's no Boba, although we do love Boba. There's no Fennec Shan, there's no Bo-Katan, there's none of that. It's just Mando and Grogu. Now, personally, I still do think that Grogu being part of the show is still a bad idea. I really wish that he would have stayed and trained with Luke. At least in my opinion, I do truly believe that Mando is cool enough of a character on his own right that he doesn't necessarily need a sidekick. He doesn't necessarily need Grogu. If this movie was just Mando by himself, I'm pretty sure it would do just fine and be just as good, but we all know why they added Grogu in this is because he's a great marketing tool. And having him be part of the Star Wars story going forward, of course in his baby form for forever, is always going to appeal to the normal Star Wars fans and normal Disney enjoyers. Ultimately, I mean, my thoughts was this trailer was, it was pretty good. I would have for sure preferred it to be back during the Super Bowl though. I'm still not as invested just because Mandalorian Season 3 to me was just not very good whatsoever. You know, you had a few good scenes here and there, but overall, I didn't really like Mandalorian Season 3. If you would have given this to me back after Season 2, or just during that time between the Season 2 and Season 3 break, they kind of just went on this adventure together, then I feel as though it would have been a lot better. It should have came out way earlier. But, I mean, from the trailer itself, they're not really revealing much. I'm not going to necessarily say it's bad now. Of course, I have to go watch and see it first before I can actually get my final verdict on that standpoint. But I'm just not as hyped, or would I say as invested into the Mandalorian storyline as I once was. I truly just feel as though Grogu should have just been training with Luke this entire time and Mando's just been by himself. Then it would be better. And it's not because I don't like the character of Grogu. I just feel as though he's wasted potential at this point because he could have been the next Mandalorian Jedi, which I still think they can set up. But in order for him to be a really powerful Jedi, I feel as though he should have been training with Luke this entire time and becoming more wise. I mean, of course, he is still just a little baby right now, but he is a obviously more advanced and understanding and learning baby than what normal humans are. Also, too, there was a couple legacy characters that we have seen in past Star Wars content that have popped up in this trailer. For example, the first one that we saw was actually Rhoda the Hutt. Now, Rhoda the Hutt is a really cool character. If you guys don't remember, he is the small little Huttlet that Anakin and Ahsoka saved back during the Star Wars Clone Wars. I can't remember exactly which episode. I'll probably just find it later on. And he took the complete other path of his regular Hutts. I mean, he's jacked, he's extremely ripped, and that's going to be pretty cool to see. But overall, my thoughts towards this is I am still way more excited for the Maul Shadow Lord TV show. I would say I'm about a 9 out of 10 for excitement for that show. For my excitement for the Mandalorian Grogu movie, I'd say it's probably like a mid 5, maybe even 4.5, maybe even a 6 in certain aspects. But I am definitely more excited for the Maul Shadow Lord TV show. I can't wait to review both though, ultimately. But anyway, that's all I got for this video. Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. May the force be with you guys, and as always, have a great rest of your day.